Jai Shri Ram. This is the text completion. This is a text completion. Let's look at the words below. Pragmatic, practical. Insoluble, cannot be solved. Or from the perspective of chemistry, will not dissolve. Esoteric, secret teaching, highly specialized teaching, not known to anybody other than the initiate. An initiate. I am an initiate of Ramdev Baba. An initiate means Diksha తీసుకున్నవాడు. An initiate means a person who has been trained in the highly specialized knowledge. So, if someone is uninitiated, that means he has not been trained in the specialized knowledge. Remember that I know that you already know what initiate means. Because initiate is a verb. To initiate something means to start. But you must always remember that a word can have any number of literal or implied meanings. Literal means the most common meaning of the word. The most common meaning of a word is called the literal meaning of the word. And there can be any number of literal meanings and any number of suggested, implied meanings. So please be careful. So initiate used as a noun means a person who has been trained in the esoteric knowledge. Now, if you look at the letters of esoteric, you will see the word secret there. You just have to rearrange a few words. It's almost like an anagram except that O. So, esoteric knowledge means highly specialized knowledge, which is therefore secret and not known to everyone. For example, let's take classical music, Hindustani music or Carnatic music. We all are not trained in that. As a result, we cannot fully appreciate the mathematical complexity and the aesthetic excellence of Carnatic music or Hindustani classical music, right? So, one who is uninitiated in classical music will not be able to fully appreciate its aesthetic excellence. Okay, so please remember that. So, to initiate is a verb, you already know that. Okay, there's another inflection. An inflection means an extension of a word in the noun form, adjective form, possessive form, other forms. I appreciate your initiative. Now, what's the meaning of the word initiative here? Initiative means being a self-starter, self-motivated. See, mostly people suffer from what is called the Hanuman syndrome. Now, the word syndrome means a group of symptoms connected with a disease. Now, what is this Hanuman syndrome? See, Hanuman was a very mischievous brat. When he was a child, he was extremely mischievous because he was so powerful and all these powers were there. So, he was indulging freely and causing havoc for all the rishis and almost all the people there. So, he would not let rishis do their yoga sadhana. So, he used to disturb them. So finally one of them cursed him. You will forget all your powers. So Hanumanji forgot his powers and he became very quiet. When the team headed by Angad, deputed by Sugriva to find out Sita's whereabouts, when they left, they reached Rameshwaram, and when they saw the expanse of the sea, of course they were already instructed that Sita is in an island called Lanka, and now they have to cross the sea. And Jambavan said, no, I'm too old now, I cannot jump across. So Angad said, I can jump across, but I don't know, I'm not sure whether I can come back. So many. And Hanuman was sitting quietly. And Jambavan gave Hanuman a pep talk. You know, PEP-TALK. Pep talk means to motivate somebody, which is what I keep doing, because I see Hanuman in all of you, and I am the Jambavan now. I am the old fellow. My job is giving pep talks like Jambavan. So Jambavan gives a pep talk and reminds Hanuman that, listen, if you can't do it, nobody can do it, and you can definitely do it. So finally Hanuman gets pumped up and inspired, and he then recollects his powers. It is simply amnesia. Not that he was not able. He didn't know that he was able. That's the problem with most of us. We don't know that we can become world champions. You have to rise to the occasion. You have infinite powers within you So do not be diffident. D-I-F-F-I-D-E-N-T. Diffident means shy and lacking confidence. So the opposite of diffident is confident. So be confident. You are capable of achieving anything. Obviously, you will have to put in a lot of work. So Hanuman got inspired and he stood up and he flew across the ocean, and so the rest of it you know. So that's called Hanuman syndrome. The Hanuman syndrome simply means our inability to recognize our own strength. Okay. So why did I get into Hanuman strength now? I forgot completely. Okay, esoteric. Okay, esoteric. Esoteric is synonymous with arcane, A-R-C-A-N-E, occult, O-C-C-U-L-T. Esoteric, arcane, occult, all three mean mystic, M-Y-S-T-I-C, mysterious, not easily understood, highly specialized knowledge. Okay, okay, let's leave it there. I'm sure you must have understood. Now, unlike most other philosophers who try to determine whether an objective reality exists, objective means factual, observable. Objectivity means being factual and impartial. Whether an objective reality exists, unlike most other philosophers who try to determine, కనుక్కోవడానికి ట్రై చేస్తారు మిగిలిన వాళ్ళు ఇలా ట్రై చేస్తారు, కానీ ఈయన మటుకు అలా ట్రై చేయలే. Who try to determine whether an objective reality exists. David Hume felt that the issue was dash. మిగిలిన ఫిలాసఫర్సు వాస్తవికంగా ప్రపంచం ఉన్నదా, వాస్తవికం అన్నది ఏంటి, అసలు ఉందా, ఈ ప్రపంచం ఉన్నదా లేదా, ఉంది కదా కనిపిస్తోంది, ఫిలాసఫర్స్ ఉందా, అసలు ఏముంది ఇక్కడ, ఇలాంటివేవో క్వశ్చన్లు వాళ్ళంతా ట్రై చేశారు. కానీ డేవిడ్ హ్యూమ్ అన్నవాడు అసలు ఈ ఇష్యూయే ఇది అని అన్నాడట. సో ఏమి అని ఉండొచ్చు. డేవిడ్ హ్యూమ్ ఫెల్ట్ ద ఇష్యూ వాజ్ ప్రాక్టికల్, ఫిట్ కావట్లే, ఛాలెంజింగ్, థియరిటికల్, ఇన్సాల్యుబుల్, ఈసాటరిక్. దే ట్రై టు డిటర్మిన్. అంటే దిస్ మ్యాన్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ట్రయింగ్ టు డిటర్మిన్ కదా. So why would he not try to determine? Because he probably felt that it could not be determined. Inka clue ichchesanu. The answer has to be insoluble. Next, deleterious is harmful. Inimical means hostile, unfriendly. Antagonistic and inimical are a pair because both mean the same thing, opposing. Benign is harmless. Benign king means a gentle, kind, magnanimous, generous king like Shivaji, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, benign king. Unlike the other Mughal rulers and Muslim rulers who were extremely despotic, totalitarian, despotic, D-E-S-P-O-T, despot means a dictator. Totalitarian, important GRE word, T-O-T-A-L-I-T-A-R-I-N. Extremely dictatorial, fascistic, no freedom, extremely oppressive. So benign tumor means harmless. Benign tumor. Benign can mean harmless, benign can mean kind and gentle and generous and all that. Pernicious, extremely harmful, dangerous. Deleterious and pernicious are a pair. So addictive and benign can be kicked out. They are not a pair. They are loose. And they are not connected. So you have two pairs here. Although a plethora means abundance, plenitude, cornucopia, C-O-R-N-U-C-O-P-I-A, bonanza, bounty, abundance. Although a plethora of evidence exists to the contrary, అంటే ఆపోజిట్ పొజిషన్ని సపోర్ట్ చేయడానికి ఎవిడెన్స్ చాలా ఉన్నప్పటికీ కూడా a portion of the population still regards warnings about the dash effects of nicotine and continues to smoke, believing no harm is done to their health. Pause and answer please. Pause. The answer is obvious, deleterious and pernicious. చాలా మందికి వార్నింగ్స్ పెట్టినా సరే చదవరు, చదివినా నమ్మరు, హాయిగా సిగరెట్లు తాగుతూ ఉంటారు. అది జై శ్రీరామ్.